There are mainly four seasonal giants that will visit you in Don't Starve Together. These are Deerclops, Moose Goose, Antlion, and Berger. Do note that I'm using the Insight mod to make it easier for you to see the range of the boss's attacks, and the boss health bar mod to see their health. The Winter Giant, Deerclops, attacks through a slam attack that will send ice barreling towards the player. Make sure not to get hit twice, or she will freeze you and leave you open for a free attack. To avoid getting hit, back away a good distance, approach her, and attack 3 times, and then back away again. Repeat this process until she dies. Here's my personal favorite way of fighting Deerclops, is by placing down a campfire and fueling it to the max. Once you get her attention, lead her close to the campfire and never stand directly under her due to her 400 sanity per minute drain. Once you've lured her close to the campfire, just hold your F key to attack and heal if you're low in health, and she'll be defeated in no time. The Spring Giant, Moose Goose, spawn really early on in spring, and she lays an egg on a nest that will give spawn to these mosslings. If you can't find her, just attack one of the chicks and they will proceed to call her. To fight her, it is just the same as Deerclops. Attack 3 times and back away. However, do keep note of how many times she attacks, because after every 4th attack, she honks, and this forcefully makes you drop your weapon, and you have to pick it up. To counter this, just hold spacebar after every 4th attack that she does. When she honks, you'll immediately catch your weapon. After defeating her, the Mosslings will be enraged and will attack you relentlessly, summoning lightning when they spin and doing massive amounts of damage when you're cornered. To fight them, just lure them and move to the side, and let them pass through. Find the first one that went past you earlier, and hit them until they get back up and attack. Chase them again until they go down, and do the same for the rest. And now you have tons of food and down feathers as your spoils of war. The Summer Giant, Antlion, is hidden in the desert that has specifically these types of cactus. You're gonna have to find them first to initiate combat. Make sure that before summer, you have these desert goggles, in which the blueprint for these can be obtained in the oasis by fishing. Once you find him, prepare 2 very cold thermal stones, one for the Antlion to start the fight, and one to cool yourself. Once you're ready with extra armor and a lot of healing food, start the fight by feeding the Antlion with a very cold thermal stone. This fight is unique among the other bosses, since Antlion summons spikes from the ground to hit you, and doesn't move. So once you see sand below you, immediately move away, and it's pretty much like this throughout the fight. However, the frequency of attacks increase when Antlion's health is now less than half, so you're gonna have to move more and be smart with where you're going. And just repeat all this and eventually Antlion will be defeated. The Autumn Giant, Berger, is one of the easiest. The attack pattern is still the same with Deerclops and Moose Goose. You attack 3 times and back away. However, after every 3rd attack that he does a slam attack. If you're at a distance and he's about to use that move, then he will chase you down until he gets close enough. Now you can do this and eventually defeat him. However, the best way to beat him is by luring him in a dense forest and taking advantage of his charge and slam attack to destroy trees. This way, you're getting free resources for basically doing nothing. Once the Berger destroys enough trees, 3 guards will spawn and target him. These guys will do the killing for you, and you can just stay back and observe the fight. And this is how you kill the main 4 giants in Don't Starve Together.